Hey there, welcome back friends. In this video we will talk about model. Now what exactly is a model? Model is nothing but associated with data. These are data sets, right? So the data can be from the database. The data can be a simple data, for example a custom class object which represents an entire field in the database table. Even that can be a data. Now let me also give you a very simple example of data. For example, in here I create a new class and the package would be org.steadyeasy.model, and the name of the class would be name, right? In fact, the name of the class would be person. That would be a better name. Let me click on finish, and in here, for example, we have two fields like string name and int age. Only two fields, normal pojo, and we will do what? We will create a parameterized constructor. Here we go. And we will also create a getter and setter, so that would be good. Even only the setter is good enough, but let's create both of them. Alright, so now we have this pojo, and this object of a person class will symbolize a person, or we can say symbolize a model, right? So again, let us navigate to our application, and here we have the controller. So let's create a list of person, right? Let me expand this. So in here it would be like list. It would be list of person, people equals new array list. Here we go. So this looks good to me. In fact, let me update the name as staff maybe. Here we go. Let me add in the required packages. Here we go. And now finally let us create couple of people in the staff. So it would be like staff dot add, and first of all let me add my name, right? Now in here there are two fields in a typical object of a person. So it would be like new person, and name would be my name, and age would be, for example, 29. All right, let me copy this. Let me paste it in here, and let's add a yet another person, maybe Poonam. And I exactly don't know the age of the person, but maybe let me give the age as maybe 28. Let me save the changes. All right, so now we have this particular list, right? Well, cool enough, nice. Now these object, these person is nothing but a model, whereas we also have this view file, and we also have this controller which controls the application, which controls the flow of the data, and it controls and adds the business logic whenever there is a requirement. There is again a concept of a service layer again, but we won't dig more into it. We will keep it simple. Alright, so now for example we wish to display the information in our view file. How we can do that? We can set attributes. We can set attribute of request object. So this is fairly straightforward. It would be like request dot set attribute, and the name of the attribute would be, for example, staff, and then we will definitely give the name as staff again, because the name of the list is also staff. Good enough, nice. And let me also do one small little thing. Let me simply add the toString method, so that we can like skip on the for loop, and I can like display the information right away on the web page. Alright, so now we have the data, and we have also associated the data with this request object. And how we can view it? It is very simple actually. In here we will simply make use of percentage equal to, and we will call in the object request, and we will get the attribute which we have set. The name of the attribute is staff, right? And that's it in fact. And now if I run this application real quick, then we would be able to see the names on our web page. Now till now things are very simple. Now the reason why I'm showing you all of these stuff, because we will able to relate these stuff with Spring MVC. Spring MVC stands for Spring Model View Controller. Now what is model? Model is nothing but a data set, any data, right? So in here we have this data set, and this is a very simple use case, very simple, good enough. Now in here the data is model, and what is the data? Data is nothing but this uh, object of this person class, and whenever there is a template, there is any template which symbolizes data, it's considered the model. So in here this person class will be considered as a model in this application. Then we have the controller. Controller is what? The servlet, the Java file, the servlet class which will control the entire application is nothing but the controller. And finally we have the view file. The file which will display stuff on the web page is the view file. So these are the main components when it comes to programming, and from our next section we will start exploring how to implement model, view, controller, how the bifurcation of all of these components are there in Spring MVC. So something interesting is coming up. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day and take care.